tomorrow night. There's those isolated storms potentially popping up on Friday and Saturday morning. Sunday is the clincher. This is Sunday morning at 7 a.m. And this is a very cold core system. And you can see that wintry mix getting all to the watch that carefully into the latter part of the weekend. 40s on the valley floor tonight, 20s in the Sierra, 50s as we take a look at tomorrow. 20s will hold out strong throughout the week as snow levels potentially drop to 1,500 feet again. We'll get a break on Monday and Tuesday, which we'll desperately need before snow chances return and rain chances for the middle of next week. But if we do not get...
Hello. Can you hear me? Hey, Coin Dragon. I wonder if I should type something here. Good. What are you doing up so late? Yeah, everybody's asleep, so you can see my hand, I hope. There you go. You resting or I'm resting? Can't believe it. We have 2 people in the room. Hey, Mr. Hill. Or Lee Hill. Hey, Bubba. What are you doing over here? Thought your phone died. Oh. Lee, do I have you as a sub? I don't recognize your name. Yeah. Hey, Bubba, who's your friend that was with you in the car? Ah. I guess your brother-in-law's pretty cool to hang around with, huh? He's all right. I guess he's not around right now, huh? So, let me ask you something. Since you're from back east, do you think Californians have an accent? Yeah. I drove all the way through California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Nevada, Utah. So I've been to a few states. Hey, West Coast Stacker. No, I couldn't. How you been? I recognize your name. Wow, got 4 people in here. Didn't think anybody'd be up this late. Well, I do have a light, but it's off my keyboard. And after you can see me a little bit. I'm wearing glasses and Yeah, how many views did you get for your live stream just a while ago? You know, Bubba? Wow. And is that how YouTube calculates watch time and all that? Seven Wonders. It's 11:27 here. Okay. Seven Wonders. I think I subscribed to you tonight. Yeah, because I notice when I talk to people and I hear their voice and I kind of get a feel of what they're like and are, because there's some really crazy people out there. And believe me, I've worked in California a lot and other states where it gets really crazy. And also, working for big companies, I had to go to large cities. Like LA is really crazy. I like San Diego better. Huh. 300 to 400? West Coast, my favorite place is Old Town San Diego, and then going to TJ. Yeah, it's fun going that way. Actually, when I go with my friends down to LA, it's pretty much fun. I have relatives near Disneyland. That's pretty fun. What is this show in Hyde? Well, some if they let you go to the old ranches that's around each mission, there are 22 missions in California that the Spanish and the Indians established in California. And those buildings and those places around, I don't know if you can, and you probably won't because it's a historic building, or they'll let you detect as long as you turn everything over to them. But um, I mean, San Juan Capistrano, San Diego has one. Uh, just look up the historical sites. Sometimes they'll let you coin detect just for the heck of helping them find artifacts. Oh, cool! I like Disneyland. I'm not really into like Disney World or what's the other one? Disney World and the East Coast of Florida, and I just like the old Disneyland for some reason. California, uh, what's that? Flying over California. That was one of my favorite rides. I also like going to Valencia. Going there. No, you can't keep it. It's supposed to be where you have fun. It's like catch and release when you go fishing. It's fun. Well, there is. You could ask for an agreement where you can, if you have found similar items or more than one. Let's say you found four coins, and they'll let you keep one. Maybe you can have some kind of arrangement. I know there's a finder's fee in California, but most of it has to go back to the historical society. Soaring over California. That's right, Bubba. It was cool. I just wish it was longer. Have you gone deep sea fishing off of the coast of California, Bubba? West Coast Stacker, we've talked before, haven't we? Um, well, try your luck fishing off the coast. Surf fishing, I don't catch very much surf fishing, but I've done um, I've done deep sea fishing off of Monterey and off of San Diego, and I've gone down as far as La Paz, Mexico. When I was shoot 19 or 18 years old, and we went fishing off of the coast. That was pretty good. Hey, Rafe, my friend, ¿cómo estás? Finally, I get to see you on my channel now. I just thought I'd just try and see if I can get anybody on here. You off tomorrow, Rafe? Bubba, I'm not sure. I know we have to get a license to go offshore to go fishing, but last time I went fishing offshore in Monterey, I came back with 80 pounds of fillets. I mean, you can catch a lot offshore. Link cod, sand dabbers, sea bass if you can get lucky. Um, what else? Rock cod, red cod, link cod. There's a lot of cods on the coast. Oh, West Coast knows. Bubba, he says that piers you don't need a license. Yeah. Have you tried those sand dabbers? West Coast? Have you cut those sand dabbers? Rafe, that's like fishing off the Monterey coast. You can just drop your line and just hit 300 feet, come back up again, and you'll have tons of fish. That's why we put 5 to 6 hooks on a line, and we drop it. It comes up all the time with fish. You lived in Iceland, Rafe, as a kid or for work, Rafe? Probably for work, because I think you're a chef, aren't you? West Coast. I thought you can only put 5 or 6 on a line. West Coast. Are you sure about 10 hooks? Wow. I know I ate good for a year with those 80 pounds of fish. Hey, Lake House Beach. Welcome to my channel. Hey, Rafe, your dad was in the military in Hawaii. I caught a hammerhead. Hey, West Coast, what do you prefer? Which fish do you prefer off the coast of California to eat? Uh, I'm not a freshwater fisherman. Bubba, you still in here? Barracuda. I've never eaten barracuda. Oh, if you go to Rappa's blackened Cajun halibut, it is really, really good there. I recommend it. If your wife's West Coast, if your wife likes halibut and you're in Monterey, go to Zappa's. It's a good restaurant. Yeah, I've tried it only once. I guess Bubba's not here no more. You know, West Coast, I've always liked the fish that's been well cooked and prepared. Yeah, I don't like mine. Yeah, I think you would like it more of a moist fish. Yeah, not steaky. My next door neighbor makes a catfish like you wouldn't believe. I'm not crazy about catfish, but he makes it really good. Halibut. Hi, Annie. How you doing? Halibut easy recipe: soy sauce and 30 minutes of barbecue and serve. Hola. How you doing, Arnie? Arnie, you a fisherman too? Yeah, I turned my TV off. As a matter of fact, everybody's asleep. They went to bed early, so I didn't want to keep the TV on, so I'll keep everybody up. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't like freshwater fish because it tastes too much like the river. But I will have a good halibut or ahi or any of the cods and lynx, rock. Oh, good. 7 people in here. Good, 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 good. I just caught 5 14-inch trout filleted and did fish tacos. That sounds good. Fish tacos. I never thought of eating fish tacos till one day my next neighbor brought some over. Yes, please, guys. If you sub each other, go ahead and go for it. Oh, we got 7 people now. You know, there's a place in Fresno that has jalapeno salsa. It's a red one mixed with a bit of green, and it's roasted. Not bad with fish. I've never seen so many people in one channel. Well, for me, this is the first time. Bubba was saying a little while ago. I was watching him with his brother-in-law. They were live streaming, and he says he usually doesn't keep his live streams. He just makes sure the thumbs are there, and then he goes and deletes the channel. I mean, deletes the live stream. I'm sorry. Lake House, thank you for the like. Well, one person left. Hey, that would be nice to see if when people leave, you know, to see who left. But I guess it's good this way. Hey, Arnie, I'm sorry. Rafe, are you working tomorrow morning or tonight? I mean, today. I roast my Roma tomatoes and garlic over live coals for my salsa. Hey, Arnie, I use a hot grill, and I do them outside because we use peppers a lot, and the house gets a little bit like stingy, like you're in a pepper spray or something. Fish and shrimp. I never heard about. Wait a minute, Rafe. Do you use balls of fish and shrimp to make albondigas? Well, um, I know what a beef albondigas are, and it's mixed with three parts hamburger, and then one part Mexican sausage. But I've never heard of albondigas made out of fish and shrimp. Are you talking about whole pieces of fish and whole pieces of whole shrimp, right? Yep. We blend it up with spices and then mix it with rice and pico. Pico de gallo? You see, we put egg. My wife makes albondigas, and she puts the egg to bind the meatball, and then we use spirit within the rice itself. We put it inside inside the meatballs, and we throw whole tomatoes and potatoes and carrots and like that. Do you grind the fish and the shrimp together to make the ball? Ralph, Rafe, I'm sorry. I guess all lighters and so. Okay, processor. I have to tell my wife about that. What kind of fish do you use? Any white fish with the shrimp to process it, Rafe? Or just any fish will work. We do tilapia for the fish. Okay. Wow. Fish albondigas. I don't know. I mean, I barely got used to eating fish tacos. Hey, I got a coin the other day that I've had for a while. I started collecting coins way back when I was in grammar school with my dad. And this penny is a 1983 penny D. And it looks like it was stamped 3 times. Oh, fish flautas. That's okay. That's good. I like it. Ground bacon. And if I looked at this penny, it looks like it got stamped like 3 ways: full on the obverse, and then 2 more times, like a third of the quarter of the penny up in the left, and then a third on the right upper. When fish like to fish for largemouth bass or any bass in the area. Lee Hill, that's awesome. Some of the Zippos are big bucks. Yeah, I heard that they're collectible now, Zippos. Um, Also, military or company lighters. They're called the executive line. I've heard those are pretty expensive. Arnie, sub to me, and I'll um, I'll send you a picture. I just bought a scale Monday, and I gotta find a 500 gram weight to calibrate it. It doesn't come calibrated, so I have to go get a 500 gram weight, set the calibration for grams, and if it does, thank you, Arnie. Oh, you've been subbed? Okay. I'll check it out and I'll send you a picture later. You know, I barely started going through everybody. I promised to. I'll look at yours next, Rafe. Advertising lighter collection video. 100 nick. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. So 100 nickels equals a 500 grams. You know, I was trying to figure out a way to do that, and that's a good way. 100 nickels equals 500 grams. $1 bill weighs 1 gram. Non-war nickels. So in other words, it has to be plain nickels, like no silver. Would all the modern coins, like 2018 to, let's say, 64, before 64, I mean after 64, would weigh 500 grams for 100 coins? Okay, I got plenty of those. Hey Rafe, do you have any military lighters that advertise, like units or companies or battalions or branches of the military? Because I have my dad's Zippo lighter from World War II. It's just a Zippo. It's not. It's a military issue from his training days, 1942 or 43. I forget. 43 probably. Hey, Rafe, how many lighters do you have? I wish, I wish. Those are hard to come by. They have an awesome trench or lighter from World War II that I really want. Hmm. A lot of my dad's friends have lighters. Copper penny is 3.11 or 3.1, depending on the type of scale you have. Zinc penny is 2.4. Okay, I've got a scale that only goes to the 1/10 of a gram. It's Sensco. It's a real cheapy one, but I know that a copper penny is 3.1 and zinc's 2.5. I've done other scales at work where we have this really accurate one. 8 minutes till the death of Valentine's Day. No, we didn't have a. I don't celebrate times. We do that every day. Ha ha. What my wife says. Hey, in Japan, they don't celebrate. The men do not. The trend is men do not do Valentine. It's the women who chase the men for Valentine's in Japan. Isn't that a kick? I'm gonna move around a little bit so you guys know that I'm here. I just want to turn on the lights. Yeah, I know. And the diamond companies and the wives that don't want to cook for Valentine's Day, and it's commercialized. For Christmas, it's really commercialized. When I was a kid, just getting together, seeing all your cousins and your relatives still, doing well, and the food, and playing with the cousins and talking to your aunts, and then when you get older, you reminisce about the old days. And for me, it wasn't really the oh, how long did you live in Japan? Seven Wonders. Okay, it's so early in California. Hope he's okay. Seven Wonders. How long were you living in Japan? And how well is your Japanese? About a year. Did you meet your wife in that year that you were there? Yeah, yeah. I married a Latina myself, mixing with Native American Cherokee. And yeah, I think Asian women are very pretty, especially Native American women. Okay, West Coast Sacker, thank you for coming by. I'm pretty sure I have you subbed. Thank you. Hey, Bubba. Night, guys. Good. Nice to come by. Hey, Seven Wonders. Guess what? I'm a teacher. So Did you come back after the year was over, or did you spend more time in Japan after the year? Well, Seven Wonders, I teach English. I'm also a coach and a PE teacher. What? Did you get room and board too, or you had to pay for your own apartment? $92 an hour. How many hours do you work a day at Seven Wonders? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's funny thing is my dad fought the Japanese in World War II, and we have a lot of Japanese that live in this area here. And he was okay. My two brothers were dating two Japanese girls, but they were American born. And but when my dad went to service, he didn't see the good side of Japan. He was in the Philippines. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, if you're making $1,800 a week, 1840 to be exact, that's pretty good money. How come only 20 hours per week? Was it like after their school was over and then you were what, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week? Down to three, but I got 8 likes. That's good. As a matter of fact, I got more likes in less time than my whole video has been on there for a month or two. Mm, it's funny. Home is home, and when you go visit, like I've been to Hawaii several times, but nothing like California though. I like California. Lee, I don't know if collecting is my goal on tin cans, but a lot of times I just find them at my dad's friends' ranches. Um, Anything from Prince Albert cans to oil cans. What else? I see pesticides sometimes that are still sealed. I was going to school at the time, same time to learn Japanese. Is it a difficult language to learn Japanese? I mean, I know a few words like arigato, height for yes, and that's probably it. Yeah, especially back east where there's so many different oil companies that got absorbed by Standard Oil or Exxon or can't remember a lot of them, but I'm into cars, and sometimes I'll go to a shop and there'll be oil cans up on the shelf somewhere. The guy will ask, no, I don't sell those, but he's got a few collections. Lee, is it worth more money if the oil cans are still full with oil, or if they're empty? That's okay. Still three of us here. Once you learn their alphabet sounds, it's usually pretty easy. Writing is more difficult because the characters they have to write. I know Chinese said there's over 100,000 characters for the language. I can only imagine what it's like for Japanese. Okay. Yeah, they're building through the Central California where I live. They're finding like where they're digging up the old parts of these towns. A lot of people going there to do metal detecting, and they've been finding, when they rebuild the road and the old parts of the freeways that they're cutting across the high speed rail. They're finding a lot of stuff, old bottles, trash like from medicine bottles, the real thick, old fashioned ones from like the turn of the century, like 1900, 1910s. Do you still practice Seven Wonders Japanese, or you have less use of it now that you're back in the States? Oh, it does work. Okay. It's funny that when I'm into car collecting, into car restoration and interested in cars and mechanics and painting and restoring cars and trucks. I There's a few places that these people like Turner's salvage, or you go to Sacramento and they've got a lot of places that haven't they have cars from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, and they specialize in rebuilding old parts. And sometimes going around California, I go to these barns and I see these people that have cars in front. They're just sitting there. They're not being fixed. Look into that. I think a lot of them is better than my Japanese. English. Makes sense. I will text and email with Japanese friends and go out with dinner. They use Japanese. Yeah. I wish I could speak more than two languages. Right now, I speak Spanish and English, a little bit of Latin. I can read Latin and understand it because it's so close to Spanish. But yeah, Russian would be another one. Italian is really close. I understand that. Portuguese, I understand because it's close to Spanish. Um, French, mm, I can make it out. A little difficult though. Like when you say "parlez-vous français," and I would say, "Do you speak Spanish?" Then you would say "hablo español." A little different, but "parlez-vous français" is the same thing as "parli italiano." Yeah, and I can tell you why. With that, Arnie, you can read it because Spanish has the same phonetic and consonant sounds. The difference is that putting it together without reading it is a lot more difficult. My ancestry is German, Russian, American, Indian. I love to learn Russian. Yeah, I was learning Russian from a teller that I used to run a store, and I used to do my bank deposits, and she started teaching me how to greet people, how to say thank you and that. Most collectors prefer to drain the oil cans in the collection. Oil cans can leak, causing a mess, especially composite cans. Shipping on empty cans also costs less than wrist stamp. Okay, makes sense. It's like the opposite when you have a coin, you can't clean it or else to devalue it. I'm into that's why my handle is called Hector's Interest in Coins. And it should have said Hector's Interest and in Coins. And because I'm into astronomy, I like politics, I like, not so much discussing it, but the history. Um, I was into sports because I coach sports and I play sports a lot. Yeah, mainly because is it mainly because of the problems with liquids leaking or thinking that it might be something dangerous or a hazardous material? Is that it, Arnie? Part of it? Or mainly just the cost of shipping? Boom. Okay. Yeah. Hey, next time I like to do a live stream. I like to put people ahead of time, meet up, and have a conversation between two, three, four of us. I've seen it done. There's a guy by the name of Southside Stacker. He's from, I guess, from back east, and he does that. You remind me of me. Seven Wonders. In what way do I remind you of you? I'm interested in people. I'm interested in a lot of different things. Yeah, I do too. As a matter of fact, I got my grandson into the same interests as I do. I'm trying to keep him interested in, instead of him playing all the time um, Halo 4 or Fortnite or whatever he plays nowadays. Yeah, I'm going back to a little bit of this, a little bit of that, make another channel for gaming. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm an old geezer, but I still like playing toys. And I played football and baseball and wrestling and rode motocross. Well, I didn't play football as much because I didn't like getting hit. I was always the smallest guy on the team. And then when I got out of high school, I was a lot bigger. I wish I was the same size I am now. I was when I was in high school. But I played baseball mostly. Yeah, I see three people and 8 likes. Who's watching? Rafe, oh no, Rafe went to go take care of his child. I'm into a lot of stuff. I'm into drawing, photography, astronomy, history, physiology, politics, religion, but more into the history of it, not so much discussing it because it's rare that I get the chance to talk to people without those people trying to um, not agree to talk, but agree to disagree. That's why it says Hector's interest. But my main, when I started the channel, I was going towards more like the coins because I've only really been doing it since October. And I've almost got 185 subscribers. Now, if I was my son's size, he's about 6'2". He's over 200 pounds. Actually, I took photography in college. I learned to develop my film, black and white, in color. As a matter of fact, my 35 millimeter camera I bought was an AE1 Canon, and I bought that during college. And my daughter, now, hey Lincoln, how you doing? My daughter got into photography. She took photography in college too, and she's a dart. Now I have plant nursery and Target. Shoot, once I sell the nursery, I start digging through my old coins in the collection. I get my dad more metal detecting. Cool. Now I'm into, um, actually, I'm in more into handguns and rifles. But I'm interested in anything. You teach me something, I like to learn to do it. Minolta, which one do you have? Is it an SLR digital? Yeah, my Canon is old fashioned 35 millimeter roll. I still like the old fashioned, but it's hard to find a place in town or where they develop now. I'm thinking about going back and develop my own film. But I did think about getting a new digital camera though. Don't worry about the chemicals. The old Minolta I had. Hmm. They're nice also to just put a display piece. I have my dad's old I forgot the name of it, but it's a huge cast iron movie camera, and he bought that back in the 40s, and it's still at the house. I have to figure out how to. Well, Mr. Lincoln Central Coins, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you stay for a little bit, and thank you for the like. Hey, I noticed that you have for your thumbnail, you have a Ike. Is that a silver one, Lincoln? Wow. I ran into the bank, and one of the tellers was telling me that she had about $40 worth of Ikes, and of course I took them all, but they're all clad, not one silver. Oh, proof, 69D cameo, silver 40%. Very nice. The closest they have for a silver dollar, I've got two Morgans 1921s and one peace dollar. And somebody drilled a hole through the top of the peace dollar. I just keep it because it's the only peace dollar I have. But soon enough, when I retire, devote more time to my toys, my hobbies. I know, I know. It's 1923 too. The other thing too, there's a lot of old houses that are still around um, town that I like to go because most of those houses are over 120 years old. That'd be fantastic to find, coins in the sidewalks or under the house or in the backyard, those homes. I know it did hurt. I've always been interested in doing that. because California has had a lot of wildfires, and they're saying that they're finding more because of the rains washing down a lot of the banks, a lot of the rivers, and they're saying that because of the water washing a lot of the mountains that are coming down on the streets, I should say the roads near the like up in the foothills, all around California, Sierra Nevada, all the way from Truckee down to Moscow, where they're saying that people are finding, relics and parts of, yep, California gold. People are using metal detectors on the bottom of the river near the banks where it washes, and they're finding, you know, 40, 50 grams of little gold nuggets. That 40, 50 is pretty, that's like, I don't know, I think it's about $160 or $1,600. I forget what it is, 40 grams. How it goes. Yes, I am close to a lot of the old settlements. As a matter of fact, there's a town that is, they call it the Gold Stream, that from one town to another, they had found so much gold in the hills that they would build the mines first and build the houses around it. In Sacramento, you can still pan for gold on the river. Mr. Lee, do you know Lincoln? Four people should have. 58 minutes. Yeah, I would get a $200 nuts. Well, there have been more people saying they're finding more gold nuggets in the summer. Not right now with the rains the way they are right now. California usually is a dry state, and when it stops raining, springtime, a lot of people go out and start metal detecting. And by summer, it probably gets too hot, but people are still finding stuff. But they always go out after a rain. There's a channel where a guy is in California. Him and his buddy go out a lot. Can't remember his channel's name, but he does metal detect a lot. What's your best coins, people? Best coin you have? Because mine is in my Morgans. My two Morgans are the best coins I have. Well, in California, it's just as old as the East Coast, like in um, 22. Really? 1822 over one? Wow. I don't have anything that cool. I do collect Mexican silver too. Most of it is like ours is 90% silver. Mexican silver is more like 7.72%, 72%. And I've got a few pesos. I got a $5. I got a 50. My dad has a $10 Mexican gold piece, and it's like the size of a. It's tiny, small. But that just the gold in that coin is like $600 or $700, just the gold itself. But it's made in 18. Oh, I can't swear to know what year it is, but it's been a while. I haven't seen it in a while. But it's a it's a 5 peso coin, but it's gold. Has anybody got any gold coins? I know it's kind of expensive to buy a gold coin because it was 1 ounce. It's like $1,300, something like that, with commission. I wish too. You guys think of silver go past $20? Right now it's at 15 something. It's for melting spot. I have an 1835 classic head, 25 cent. So Arnie, you think I'll be over $20 this year? Ooh. Has anybody had any luck with quarters and dimes finding silver? Me and you, Lincoln, I have tent and poop like a bear. My family would put up missing a person. Dimes, yes, quarters, no. Really? I can't find any silver in any dime box or any quarter. The only quarter this year I got was from my daughter. She got it in change. It was a 1954 quarter. Nothing with a quarter box, but well, see, that's the same thing. Arnie, my daughter found a 1954 quarter in her change, but I've never found it in a box. And the funny thing is, that 1954 quarter, I needed it for my album. Yeah, isn't that amazing? And then one time, if you go back and check my videos, I have a 1946 or 47 dime that I found in a Coinstar in the slot. It was just I was at a grocery store. I was waiting in line, and my wife said, "Hey, look, there's a Coinstar." So I went to the Coinstar, and I could see it. Even when I got close to it, I could see the dime shining. Oh, a Coinstar? A Coinstar is where it's a machine, and you pour money into it, and it counts the money for you instead of rolling it. And so it counts it, but it takes 8 or 9% of the total of your coins that you put in there. So if you put $100 in there of your money from the coins. But if you choose to go electronically with the card, if you get a Starbucks, you get all the money back on a gift card, or you put the money on Amazon gift card. That's the Coinstar. Well, it's true. I found a Roosevelt dime. I made a video on it because I could not believe I found it. Somebody else does that. Somebody else did that and found silver in their Coinstar. Yeah, they do. And foreign coins like uh, aluminum coins from other countries or heavier or lighter than the size of the coin that's supposed to be. One time I was at a store. Are you subscribed? Are you subscribed back to me, Hector? How does that work? I'm seeing under Lincoln Central Coins. Are you subscribed to back to me, Hector? I think I already did before I have you here. And I hit show, but nothing comes up to it. Are you subscribed? Let's see. Nope, nothing happens. Huh. Let me see. Let me check you out. Seven Wonders, Lee Hill. Okay, so let me check. Lincoln Central. Yep, I'm subscribed to you, Lincoln. You have 1,681 subscribers. You have 23 videos. Yeah. Oops. Here we go. Yes, Arnie. Half a dollar make you holler does do. Paul is the one that finds the most of the coins. Also spits foreign coins. Yes, it does. Yes, Lincoln. I checked and I am subscribed to you a while back. I remember your name. Yeah, the only thing I got one crone, which is about $1.20 here. It's Norwegian. I have lots of. I should say lots. I have about 50 Canadians. I have pennies, a couple of dimes. I have one silver Canadian. That's kind of rare for me to find. I don't have any quarters, no bills. I do have a lot of bills from Mexico when I went ladder when I was a kid, and I brought those back. I do have coins from the Philippines, Italy, Spain, but that's about it. Yeah, I the only reason I have Mexican silver is because my relatives that live in Mexico usually send me a coin or two, or I've had it in the past, or I've people turn them in at the bank and they don't know what to do with them. What I have what suds. Don't anything about phone coins. I don't even know what rare ones are. I've got well an acquaintance through YouTube. He's always telling me about going to the Royal Mint and having certain coins made and with his specifications and copper pennies, large cents. I mean shillings, pence. I mean I don't even know how it works, but he has talked to me about collecting British coins, and he wants to exchange them for American money. I was thinking about that, but I have to get to know him a little bit better. Yeah, I do the same thing. The other day, I had a comment in one of my videos where I found a 1951 S. Nickel Jefferson, and it's only 7 million made, 7,778,000, something like that. Next time my wife goes to Japan, I'll get her to bring some coins. Hey, I'll exchange you for some Mexican coins if you want. Seven Wonders. Does your wife go often, or is she planning to go soon? I have video, Lincoln. Oh, I can post. Okay. Nice. You know, it's weird. When the house is quiet, I could swear people have their TVs on the outside or music playing really loud through their cars. Is it quiet at you guys' places? I know there's only three of us here. Black Ops video at Lee Hill. We talking about games, Lincoln? Sadly, only once every 2 years, but she's conspiring to go again this spring. Awesome. Um, my goal is to go to España. I want to go to Barcelona, Madrid. Since I can speak the language, I like to see if I can compete with them. I know they speak Castilian, which is a very high form of Spanish, but we'll see. I'd like to go to see. I would like to go see España, Spain. Oh, yeah. I think my son has his TV on, so he won't wake up because I don't have to talk very loud. And my wife, she's in the other room, so I mean, there's a wall between us. But right now, she goes to bed early, and when she falls asleep, she's out. No, I'm talking about Queen Star Rejects Lot. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. One time I saw this lady taking a jug, probably a 5 gallon jug of mayonnaise jar, that big size plastic container, and she was pouring, and she got $300. Must have been most no hardly any pennies, but mostly it was like quarters, nickels, and dimes. I wish I had gone through all that, but I think it'd be weird walking up to him and say, "Hey, can I see your money?" Okay, Mr. Wonders, Seven Wonders, thank you for coming by, and I appreciate your time with us, and I hope to hear you from you again. Yeah. Vosotros is another word that I use a lot. And in Spanish that I use, I hardly ever use VOS. Oh, you know something? I haven't seen any 2019s in California, not that I've seen. I would say he is. It's 12:37 here in California. No problem, Lincoln. Thank you for coming by. ¿A nosotros también? Ah, qué bueno. Ellos usan las palabras de vosotros o nuestros. Is common, but they have one nosotros. Explosion VU. Please don't read this. Anybody know who that is? Hmm. Yeah, it's a bot. Yeah, Lincoln. He's. I checked it out, and he's. I can't block him because I don't have a mod. I haven't done one yet. Don't know how to do it. So, if anyone can know how to block him out, be my guess. Make mod. Okay. I'm trying to hit buttons. See if I can find it. No. Sounds a bot. Looks like a bot. Yeah. Lincoln, remind me next time to add you as one of my mods. I've known you probably the longest in here, except for Rafe, and Rafe probably won't be back for a while. Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, Mr. Lee. It says he's got 4 videos. 4 subscribers, I'm sorry. 4 subscribers and 2 videos. 11 seconds and 1 minute and 18 seconds. Well, let's see what this looks like. I think you just tap our name and it'll come up. Mod or not. Let's see. No. I even looked at the look like a kid. Probably is. I know my son used to stay up late and I found an app that turns off his phone. Like if he went to bed at 10, I turn it off at 11 because he would get up the next morning and he was like tired. I said, "What time did you go to bed last night?" 10 o'clock. What time did you fall asleep? 10 o'clock. I said, "No, not true. Party time over here." These games, 2 videos and force. So probably just get started on YouTube. Probably. Probably. He got checked out. I think he left. Maybe he's still here. I don't know. I can't tell. That's the one thing I can't tell who's online or in the chat, I should say. I'd rather have a conversation, really. No, I thought it'd be hard to run a live chat, but I've already been on it a minute, 1 hour and 20 minutes already, 21 minutes. This is cool. Hey, Lincoln, when I make you a mod, would you also want to be one of my conversationalists with me on the stream? It is. Very first chat. I've been to other ones where people were invited. I have an idea how it works, but I haven't seen it. I haven't done it myself. So I'm talking from what other guys like talking to Southside Sacker. He says he can walk me through it, and he invited me one time, but for some reason it didn't work for me. Why is that, Lincoln? Why can't you do live? This is my first time ever. I just followed the instructions and put a title on it, and that was it. Is it your bandwidth, or is it your computer, or is it the version, or are you on your phone right now, or but some I've seen people do that on their phones when they posted it on their channel. They can even record straight directly to it on oxygen and health issues. Oh, okay. Well, we can limit to a specific subject next time we get together. Yeah, like I'm kind of like the guy who puts a furniture piece together, or a bike, or some kind of machinery together without the instructions. I'm kind of like a person that goes into electronics and trying to figure out by pushing all the buttons and see how it works and what works in sequence. Yep. No. Mine would be earlier too. It's just that I just happened to be up late with another Bubba's Coins, and it ended about 11:30. Watched the last 5 minutes of the news, and he came on and found me. And he doesn't know how I notified him when we barely just met today. So it's like it's just happenstance. It just happened. I said, I'm gonna try it, see if I can get on. Yeah, that's where I saw you earlier. He was talking about going back to Chicago. Man, I gotta catch up on watching people's channel and their stream, not the streams, but their videos on coins. Do you know the channel CoinOps? His name is Dustin. Ken Peavy, yeah, Mantic Coins, yeah. Also, Rob Finds Treasure. Who else do I watch? Oh, Big T's Coins and TLT Coin Hunter. Really? You know Dustin pretty well then, huh? Hmm. I gotta send him a coin because I got a coin. I got a 1983 penny that looks like it got stamped 3 times on the obverse. Yeah, well, that's what I meant. You knew him through the streaming or through being a mod. Right now, this is just a plain hobby, but it looks like it could be more than that. I mean, I saw Couch Collectibles. I think it's his name. I mean, he started 2 years ago, and he said that he's now moved out of his parents' house and got his own place, and you should try silver giveaways. Really cool family. I think I know who they are. No. Don't worry about that. Hey, word of mouth, and it's better to know people and have connections, and because there's a lot of people on the internet. Oh, wow. My first time ever on the internet, I got burned. I have a secret? Don't tell us then if it's a secret. Yep. Lincoln, how'd you tag him? What is, I'm not sure what that means. What is tagged? Oh, you reported him. Is that it? Okay. How can you report me when I have not done anything? Well, you're not even in the conversation, Z, and you keep saying, "Oh, I have a secret. I have a secret," but I'm not gonna tell you. Oh, I think I will tell you. What kind of conversation is that? Go to bed, silly kid. I wonder how many people are online, but we just don't connect with them. It's Look, Loki. It's Loki. Oh, ah. Well, Loki was also defeated by Thor. Anybody got a hammer? I never threatened you with a hammer. I just said, does anybody have a hammer? Why would you feel threatened by that? I was just asking for a tool. Yeah, I didn't put it. Lincoln said he will do it for me, but I don't know how to put it in, and I can't. I don't want to close it right now and start over again. So I can read between the lines. There are no lines. Oh, a very large pipe wrench. Hmm. No, I can't, Arnie. I wish I could. Click on my name, and we'll give you the opinion of Hector. Hmm. I do not see the option or anything. Well, let's not pay attention to him or it or whatever. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Nope. I went to your profile and it doesn't let me do mod. I think it has to be added on when I start the channel and put your name in there from the beginning. Wow, you have 5,000 views, 5,319 views. And you have 1,685 subscribers. Nice. Big show package. Mail call from, no, I'm sorry, mail call Mantic Coins. I'm trying to figure out where I can click and make you a mod there, Lincoln. Hmm. Well, maybe this is what I mean. Yes, Lee, I am. Um, I tried everything. Let's see. Yeah, but you're not making a conversation. You started out with a secret and it doesn't working. We don't give coins. We just talk about them. So we know that's why you're not part of the group. What do I mean? Waste my time. In a peaceful chat until you came in. Exactly. Yes, I've done it to what you are on laptop or phone hooker. I'm on my laptop and I'm using a wireless mouse. Z, why don't you just leave? It's obvious you don't like coins. Two, the conversation is not at your interest. And thirdly, you came in here confused. I think you should leave on your own. Now I have ever right to be here? Hmm. You could leave the word ever, and that would be a better sentence. Never mess around with the government, man. Z. Ah, I deleted his message, and I held your message for review, which means when I go back, I can report him. That's what it says right there on my screen. Never should have put a tag on there. I don't like people putting their websites. Okay, that's fine. I'm in very good standing with Yahoo right now. You probably won't be. Z, just leave. I wonder if I can go to your website and report you there too. Thank you. Yeah, you can. You have free will. Just as easy as you came in, you can leave. Wow. Yeah, I haven't got the mod yet. I'm looking at the help and it says that I had to put a person in when I started the stream, so anybody who comes in the mod automatically gets to be the mod. Okay. Yeah, I see my icon won't turn to the Creator Studio. Let me try the other one. Creator Studio. Okay. Dashboard, live streaming. Okay. Go live. No, this one says starts another one. Let's see. Share. Say something. Events. Elizabeth promoters. Okay. So go to a commentator. Let's see. Community comments. What was coins? Will Checker. Described. I'm looking at the icon right now. Creator Studio. Okay. Then it says. Okay, Brett. Hey, Del Brett. You want to be a mod too? Let me see if I can turn you on. No. I try to get this guy, the Z out because he's causing issues. Let's see. Comments. 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 Videos. Delbert. Sign. Very good. I'm looking for Delbert. Are you still there, Delbert? Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to get Delbert to be the mod for the moment and kick out Z, the guy right above your name, Delbert. He's causing discussions next to the chat box. It isn't that you're an outsider, you're acting like an outsider. You're not talking about anything about coins. You came in talking about a secret there, Z. Stop. Move and get out. Okay. I did that. It's not working. Trash. It goes to that. Hmm. Streaming settings. Users. Oh, there you go. Okay. Community settings. Moderators. Users can be remove comments which appear. Approve users. To approve users, flag menu on the comments page. Let's see. Delbert. David Carlisle. I'm trying to get this guy out by. Okay, let's see. Copy. Okay. Go back to community settings. Paste your URL here and save. Delbert, are you still here? Yep, still there. It's like well, I am here. I know. I'm sorry. It's 1:12 for me too. What's your? Where do you find the URL for your name? Well, right now, just get rid of this kid right now. Z. I think. Hang on, Delbert. Let's see. I don't know. He just came in the door. Del Brett, I put you down as a mod. Is that you now? It's got the little wrench next to your name. Try try booting him out. Lincoln, have you made a comment on any of my videos? That's one way I can put you as a mod. Oh God, here we go with Catholic coins. There's no such thing. You're probably not even Catholic. Okay, that means this should be a wrench thing. Are you putting wrenches next to your name? I'm trying to get. There we go. Let's try this. Paste new. Okay, guys, try it now. Lincoln, I put you on mod status in the community settings, and so did Del Brett. Okay. Hmm. It's not working. Let's try it again. Comment settings. Subscribers. Community settings. Hmm. You're on there. Let's see. Okay. No, Dell, I'm on my laptop. And I clicked your icon and it won't. Hmm. It wants you to clean your computer. There's oh, and that's on all the time, so don't worry about that. I'm not using Windows 10. Hmm. You know something? I've got you in community settings. I've got you both on moderators and approved users. Let's try saving it again. All these are saved. Top of the chat box, there's all three donuts. Okay. Yeah, I click that and nothing happens. Okay, now Lincoln, try it. You are now a mod. There you go. Thank you very much. Yes. Learn something new every day. I'm sorry, Z, but you had to go. Lincoln, good job. Dell, I think I got you there too. All hail Lincoln Destroyer. Dang, he was getting me. Yeah, I just like a nice conversation. Nothing. Oh well, we got rid of him. We got to figure it out. Dell, can you check to see if you're here? See if you're a mod now? Hey, Dell, you still here? Dell Brett? Yep, it works. Okay, can I keep both of you guys for now as mods? And we keep going for it. Dell's a mod. Lincoln, you're a mod. Good. We're both working. Good. Yay, we got rid of the Z. Man, I took all his comments out too. I still see them, but they're deleted though. Wow, I've been on this for 2 hours. I can't believe we've been here this long. Hey, Dell, you ready to go to bed now? I bet it stays that way. Yeah, it will. Yeah, me too, Lincoln. Thank you very much for your help, sir. Yeah, Lee, exactly. I'll contact you and now I know how to do it. See, that is, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the bed too. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much, gentlemen. If there was any ladies I missed, bedtime. I'm gonna try to come on about this time, about 10 o'clock. If this is the way it works out, then it's cool. California time. I forgot to tell you guys. If by some chance Pacific Standard Time, right? Right now it is 1:24 in the morning. Yeah, I know. I usually don't. Yeah, I work in about 6 hours. Start at 8. But name would change also. Yeah, we'll keep in contact, guys. Ladies, if there's any ladies in the room. Dell, thanks for helping out. Yeah, I do work today. But I'm off of the 3-day weekend. I'm off Monday. Yes. Good night, sir. Good night, Lincoln. Dell, don't work too hard tomorrow, or just say today. Night, Dell, Brett. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll probably be on tomorrow at 6:30 for half a dollar make a holler. Just look for me. Probably have to do a video tomorrow too. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Good night, everyone. Thank you for your participation. Wow, 2 hours and 5 minutes almost. Jeez. Here I thought I was gonna be worried about no one's gonna be able to talk to me. Okay, Lee. I'll hope to see you, Arnie. Talk to you soon too. Anybody else in here? No. Okay, good. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna close it off. Thank you.